Everybody have actually gonna do this. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it live. We won't do the chat mainly because I want to have where we can actually see each other. Thought it'd be fun to do some World of Warships. Been itching to play this. I got a few ships I gotta grind. Thought it'd be fun to work on them. Better to play in the afternoon than to try to drive myself nuts. I got a few ships I gotta grind. In the evening. So, just you're playing with more of a level playing field in terms of the what people are doing. And we are going to work on the Pan-Asians. I might drop in and do some. I also want to work on these because I think they'll help with the Italians. This one's kind of it's going to be a little bit of a lost cause, but I can work on this one. And hopefully you guys will stick around and watch the fun. I'm not going to make any promises I'm going to do super good. I've been having a bit of a rough time with the Pan-Asians. But from what I've said, they actually start getting really good once you hit about tier 8, which is the next tier up, but I don't want to have to free XP through it. So thought it'd be good to play for maybe a couple hours. And then I got a buttload of work to get done, and then I'll be hopping back on this evening to do some Warframe. I might do some takes too, just depending on how much time I have. I've been trying to go to bed around midnight, 1 in the morning my time. So, as I'm trying to get up earlier, and it also didn't help that I went to bed last night about 1, and I got up at 4. Well, about 4:30. So I'm actually kind of feel the effects, but I wanted to play this a bit, and before I start the arduous grind of work. Well, I've already been working. I've been working for the past few hours. Um, going through my emails. Holy cow, did I have a lot of emails. And looks like I actually got a lot of stuff popping up already. So this ought to be fun. Sorry, my voice is hoarse. I don't usually talk a lot, and I've been talking a lot today too. Oh, thank you, lovely. I always say no rest for the wicked, and I guess it'd be no rest for the good people, right? Plus side, I'm mid tier. Challenging part with these ships, the range sucks, and they have no armor. So they tend to get brutalized really, really easily.
Time to kill everyone.
If I was smart. I'm gonna work my way over here.
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Oh my god, this guy's such a dick. Press Alt T to go into alternative spawn mode. Yeah, that just kicks off your ability. This will be kind of a challenge. The challenging part in this is this thing has no armor, no range, and it does have smoke, which is an advantage, but I want to pick my spots. This team's being their team's being kind of timid, and I don't want to blindly rush up.
Coochie coochie. Where's a hammer when you need one?
If I can see the Zara. Now these rounds really are floaty.
Looks like Lady Luck just gave you the finger.
So I don't want to deal with that guy.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna circle around. It's in Italian. I mean, this thing having no armor, that sap's gonna wreck it. I don't have any way of detecting him. My torpedoes are useless. Zara, on the other hand, he's got sap too, but I can at least play with him. Not shooting too high, but I'm not going to get her over the island. I'm trying.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Picked a bad spot with the DD over there and the cat.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Okay, 4.4.
Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Lucky little turd.
The enemy is about to win.
Much better.
Yeah, not much I can do there. I accidentally was shooting the wrong ammo type, but it was mainly after ribbons and experience. Ribbons for this. Okay, cool. Not exactly that good of a match, though, I will say that. But I hope everyone's having a good day so far. So yeah, I'm not going to do super good at these, but each one of the ships has got a particular play style. Well, the ship lines. It's just learning how to play them. This one, it's kind of you got to play really passive and then play really aggressive at times. If it had more range, I could really exploit it, but doing what I can for what the ship offers.
Let's do this.
The biggest thing with the ship line that I would say is you got to find places to hide. The smokes help, but then you also need to know what your gun bloom is when you're shooting in smoke too. Which this one it's 4.4, which explains why the guns are so small, but they're really, really floaty too. The shells, that is, not the guns. So, I know the enemy is right here on the 4 line. I'm trying to play a little bit on the passive side until I can see where they're at. There's a lot of destroyers, which is good for me. Well, 3. Crap. I'm detected. So, wow. That's what I hate. One hit and there goes half my health.
Coochie coochie.
Have one on the house.
Coochie coochie.
Enemy submarine spotted.
Hey guys, sorry, there's chaos going on over here at the site. That's why I'm actually being really, really quiet.
Much better.
Coochie coochie.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
This really pisses me off. Much better.
Another day, another disembowelment.
Yeah, I'm actually planning on streaming later tonight, Dirt Dog. So, what I was doing there was trying to do a little bit of a tap dance because this thing's a glass cannon with no range. And kind of makes that challenge to really have a lasting impact.
Our team has taken the lead.
Ah, he got me. Now, I try not to rely solely on the smokes because it's just a one-trick pony. But the other problem with it
Our
too
team
is
has
with
taken the lead.
the sub there, he can still spot me even if I am in smoke. I appreciate that, Dirt Dog. I heard about that bipolar, but I think that wargaming's probably going to do it the same way as they do do it in China. So they license it out to a third party in China. I haven't seen the contracts on it, so I don't know, Bipolar. But like I said, I kind of figured that they probably did it the same way. That's why I said probably. I don't know. Usually with stuff like that, they're gonna license it out where basically the other company will be doing the business in those respective countries, but they're going to be getting the updates from Wargaming, which is it's basically the same as like a franchise. It's just it's licensing. It's the same way they do it in the music industry. Prior to 1983, bands usually sold the rights to their music. 1983 and onward, they license it to the record labels. I'm actually curious how many of their employees they actually let go, because they did offer severance packages to quite a few of them. If you guys hadn't heard, basically, Wargaming, whether if they licensed it or sold it, they basically gave up um, the wargaming aspects of the wargaming games in Belarus and in Russia, and they have a third party doing it now. But and they say, well, they don't have any involvement with wargaming, but they've been working with them for quite a while. Just as like they're two separate businesses, they're not owned by one's not owned by the other. But it sounds to me, it sounds like the same agreement they have with another company in China, and that has nothing to do with wargaming in China. That's actually the legal standards that China has. This right here, I think it's just because of the with what's been going on in terms of the blockage of finances between when it comes to many of the countries versus Belarus and Russia, which I won't get into. That's kind of going into politics. Well, I don't, like I said, I know that with in China, it's not. It's actually being ran by a different company that gets licensing from Wargaming, but they're actually a separate entity from Wargaming. They're not part of Wargaming. The Wargaming games in China. But from what I understand, when it comes to the movie industry and record labels, I think it's the same thing with Wargaming in terms of ownership of businesses in China. So it's more of being able to have business in China versus to be able to have servers in there and everything else. I think just simplicity of legalities because of Chinese law. Which again, I don't know how Wargaming's contract with the company in China, but I do know how a lot of the movie industry and the music industry works in China versus outside of China. And I know that they set it up in a particular way to be able to make it conducive to Chinese law so that they can actually have business in China. And I would assume, because I haven't looked at the contracts of the Lista and Wargaming, so I don't know the agreements that they have between the two, but I'm assuming that what they have set up between Lista and or Listo and Wargaming is very similar in reference to Belarus and Russia. But again, I don't know because I don't work for either one of the companies and I haven't seen the contracts. But it would make logical sense that they have it licensed out to them. You can transfer the live games to the third party, but we don't know what the legalities are. Actually, you're right. Let's see. Here's the easy way to do it. Copyright. Wargaming.net. Yeah, I take that back. Lesta is owned by Wargaming based on their website, despite what Wargaming's saying. I'm checking the back end real quick. Yeah. So I take that back. You're right, Deal. No, you can actually look at their actual website. Here. I got so much crap open on this page. Where is it? Give me a sec. So here is Lestal Studio. And if you go to contacts on that same website, at the bottom, it has the email address right here for Lestal Studio as, and I do know that wargaming.net is the root URL for Wargaming. It's not wargaming.com. That's actually the commercial mask. So you're right, Neil. I didn't realize. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get into details with that. I do know that Lestal get their transactions are done differently than Wargaming, so it makes sense. But again, I don't know exactly what the terminology legal is. Not only that, but if you're transferring things from one company to another, there's a way to do it where you can create a really nice tax write-off. Oh, 14,000. Let's see where we are on this mission. Earn as many ribbons as possible. I'm actually, let's see, I'm tempted just to free XP to the 8, but I don't know anything about the 8 either. See if it's any better. Be 14.7. It's still gonna suck. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna jump up to 9, knock out a couple matches in a couple of these ships that are gross. Well, one of the things with this is that what they say and what it is are two separate things. Actually, they moved to Cyprus, deal. I actually know a couple people that have been to the corporate office out there. Based on their website, they're still owned. Again, look at the links that I put up. Well, if you want to do this really fun, here. Busted.ru. I can tell you who owns the web domain. Come on. I'm not a robot. Okay, Lusta. The Lusta website is on these servers.
You want fries with that?
Look at the contacts. Look at the contact email at the bottom. It goes to wargaming.net. Ah, did it hit? Dang it.
Fuck you. I'm gonna kick your
But good thing I
ass.
didn't shoot, because it looks like he's slowing down. I'm going to be short. I might get a couple hits. Yeah. I was banking on inertia.
Retreat now.
Ooh, New Orleans, you may not like this. Yeah, you really don't like that, do you?
Fatality.
That's why I do a lot of ass
Retreat.
waggling. I don't know if I can get another shot off. That's going to be iffy because of the island, the high angling of the island. Oh, I got a couple overpens. Cool. Hey, deal.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Crap, we lost the old jury there. Our Fletcher's playing wide. Kind of puts me at a pickle. Oh, not now. I'm just going to keep on pushing. Either the Bismarck's going to nuke him, which it looks like he might be right there, or I might actually be able to push this guy into my secondary range. Yeah, he's toast. I was kind of worried that ACAC could play, if he played that right, it could have been a nightmare for both of us.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
No, Deal's gonna stick around. So what is pirate mode exactly? Is that where they have people that can play as pirates?
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Ooh, that wasn't very nice. Crap, and here I am broadside. Here, try to citadel me, guys. Oop, I got lucky there.
This is gonna fuck up my hair.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Oh yeah. Not that much, but This'll hurt.
Much better.
Stop molesting me. So waiting for my reload. This is gonna hurt. Oof. Yep.
Where's a hammer when you need one?
So I'm gonna try to back up the Bismarck, but this is kind of a yucky situation at the moment.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
So the main one I want to try to help is over here.
It's a nice day to die. For you, there's a hammer when you need one.
So we're getting totally overwhelmed.
Much better.
This looks like it's going to be a lost cause on this side.
There's a hammer when you need one. There's a hammer when you need one.
Now this is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm eating torps.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Yeah. I'm going down in a blaze of glory,
Eat
but
shit and die.
did what I could there. Oh, wow. I was pretty much the last stand there with the exception of the CNOP.
The enemy is about to win.
Well, I said, bipolar, I'm not going to get into politics or whatever else is going on. Woohoo! We got a Kraken and likes. Oh, no matter what, this is a loss. I'd like to get the Prussian. Again, I'm not going to get into their political or business practices. Well, No disrespect, but bipolar, like I said, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. So you're going to hate me for it, but you can consider this to be a bon voyage. When I brought it up multiple times, this is a topic that I'm here to try to create an environment where people can actually have fun and hang out and chat, not get into arguments or slamming games based on a company. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of the stuff that this company's doing, but on the same basis, like I said, I really, really like the game. And when this is becoming a daily theme of whenever we play the game, we're going to be slamming the company. It kind of gets to the point where it's like, don't like playing the game then, but I like playing the game. And it's like, well, should I not stream it then? Well, I'd like to stream it too. So kind of cut it. Yeah, they've been kind of going on a huge push with this for the past, I don't know, I would say probably the past 9 months. They've gotten, let's see, they've been ripping out a ton of new ships. Let's see, just gonna go through the nations real quick. So, no, nope, nope. Soviet. They also did changes too. Like they used to have the Khabarovsk right here. They changed it to the Delny. That's one. Um, the Russian CVs or Soviet CVs, I guess you could say. The Elbing, that's new. This line. They replaced the Kurfürst with the Prussian. Um, technically, trying to think of what else that they've added. I want to say the German CVs, but it's been a little bit longer than that. Italian destroyers, Italian battleships, the Pan Asian cruisers right here. Those have been added. The Dutch cruisers. That's pretty much it. So I mean, they've been, and then there's rumors that they're going to have support aircraft carriers too, and then there was one other line too. Oh yeah, and then French aircraft carriers. There's a rumor that they're going to be doing those too. See, the only thing that I've had as a complaint with this, there's the fact that the game's still running with the stability issues they have is a testament to the programmers they have. But they should be working on trying to stabilize a lot of the changes that they've got instead of ripping out new ship lines. That's my opinion. And thank you, lovely. Actually, let me go wee wee, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rip out. I'm going to keep on working on this. I'd like to get at least the first win on this and the Tash camp. And this is something else too. They've actually jacked up the cost of the tier 10s because the only ones that were this high were the aircraft carriers, and I think they were around 240 or 260,000. The last time I did one up to tier 10, which I think was the Colombo, was about 200,000. So they've increased the experience cost to get up to tier 10, which they're making it more grindy, and I'm not a huge fan of that. And wow, I'm doing all this, and I even have this thing fully spec'd. So let's see, do that. Let me hurry and do this, and then I gotta go wee wee real quick. So the concealment is on a 16. I'm gonna actually do that. Kick it down to about 15.1. Steering gears. Damage control system. If it's a cruiser, I'll do cruisers and destroyers. I'll do engine room protection normally. And then here, I'm going to do auxiliary armaments to protect the secondaries as best as I can, because HE spammers will just chew them up. I don't really do the spotter. You can tell I haven't really played this thing since buying it back. So let's see where we are on this, and then I got to go wee wee. 5 minutes. Oh, I got it up to there. Okay, cool. Un momento. Pee pee or wee wee. Oh, cool, Cody. So what I've been most of the ship lines, I can usually spec them out pretty quickly for the equipment. Um, and I'm glad that that you're actually here, Deal, so I could actually take notice to that. But some of them, like when they did the Italians, it took me a while to actually get acclimated to them. And the biggest reason with it is the guns. The tier 7 through tier 10 pretty much have the same size guns, and they, as you go up the tiers, the guns are you treat them differently. So I'd say like tier 7, tier 8, you rely heavily on the AP, and then secondary you'd rely on the SAP. Tier 9, tier 10, I tend to rely more heavily on the SAP and less on the AP, and it's just because AP, the regular AP has a better chance of citadoing from what I've seen than the SAP does, and I think it's because the angles, the angling of the shells. So the SAP will overpen at tier 7 and 8, whereas at tier 9 and 10, the SAP, because you won't overpen, you're more than likely just to pen or underpen. Those improved ricochets actually really, really help it. It drained the lizard. See, another advantage of playing during the day, I get to div up with Cody. So we got 10s in here, couple 8s. Implacable's going to have a hard time with the kid. Kid's actually got strong AA. The Jinin has got strong AA. Moskova's got pretty strong AA. Napoli's got pretty strong. Zaitin's respectable. Rupert's respectable. These two right here, this is why I don't like the 2-tier difference. Unless you know the AA blooms, it's really hard to go
God
after
bless
some of the higher
America.
tier,
I'm an equal
like the
opportunity ass
tier
kicker.
10 battleships. If they actually have it spec'd out right. Really, Dirt Dog? Like it's in doubloons or cash or what?
Awaiting instructions.
I'm not surprised. So that means either the Oodaloy or the Kid have got radio location. Oh, wow. I'll have to check it out. How much gold is it, Dirt Dog?
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
I may actually pick Mika's brain and have him give me his opinion on it. Wow, I actually missed. He's really booking. One that I want to focus on is the Napoli. Hopefully he's going the speed I'm hoping he is. I think I might actually have his ass here. Nope. Oh, I got one ricochet. Don't want to push. No. As tempting as it would be, it wouldn't be to my benefit. So I'm going to angle away. I'm going to try to create as much chaos as I can, but Prussian will kick the snot out of me. Yeah.
nations retreat. Get back.
5N's actually a strong
Time
clan
for some
too.
fisting.
If you can get out of there, Cody, I would. Unless you can get Torps out on him, but he's got Hydra too. The Napoli's playing this smart. He's staying behind the island, so I can't get hits on him.
What fries with that?
Yeah, he's playing that really smart. This is what I was saying in terms of the better players, because he's bow tanking the Alabama and the Veneto, and I can't get a clear beat on him, and I'm the one that has the angle advantage over him. They're both actually doing really good with their angling. I'm hoping with the Napoli, because they don't know where I'm at. See if the front turrets will get over the island. Maybe. Ooh, no, they're going to be short. I said he played that really well. Because I was the one that had the spacing advantage on the Napoli. He stopped where the island was between me and him, so I couldn't get shots on his side.
I'm not gonna fight you.
Prussians staying
Kick
bow
your
on.
ass.
They're just working over the Alabama.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I was going to try to start working me over. Oof. Yeah. We got the lion's share of their team over here. I'd push up, but it would be 5-on-2. Get rid of the Ajir, which is what I'm trying to hit. He's turning though, so I may not hit him. No, that doesn't matter. He's dead. Wow. I'm hoping the Napoli's still going to go at the same speed. If he does, I'll thwap the snot out of him here. Decent, not great. I'm turning away. I'm trying to give a bit of an angling here. I'm still going to get hit, though. It's not so much about focusing ships as well as much as trying to get those that are exposed. So you can do stuff like that.
Welcome to Earth, bitch.
Damn, that guy's hitting me hard. Wow. He actually did a slight pivot there. Otherwise, I would have drilled him right in the side. That was very well played. Which meant that he kept his steering gears as close to the middle as he could. So he could do that type of turn. It's what I refer to as a pivot.
Die, you son of a bitch.
Teammate, I need your support.
He's actually doing a full-fledged turn. Dang it. He got thwapped here, but that was to get that shot off. Yeah, that hurt. Wow. But he took a beating there too. I'm out of heals, but
The enemy is about to win. Yeah, this should help.
he bled his feet, damn it. Try to get him in my secondary range.
Fighter returning to ship.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
This is gonna suck.
Coochie, coochie.
I'm gonna be eating torques no matter what. pick up my
I'm
engine.
gonna feel that one in the morning.
That's a new sound effect, the engine being knocked out. I'm going to be nice and say that Caracal is. Wow. Well, at least I got over my average. Wow, I've been on a losing streak. But the plus side, I'm knocking out experience for this. Want to do that again, Cody? Mother Nuka. I'm. Oh, I'm trying to get the first win in this sucker because I like to get the Prussian. But you can tell how much stronger the Prussian is compared to the Kurfürst. That thing hits hard. But I would bet he probably has heavy AP on it too. Well, and I'm actually impressed too because they had some really good players playing on there. The guy that was playing the Napoli really was good with his position. So was the Prussian. The Lenin kind of did some boo-boos there. I was doing the same thing. But at least I've got a turtleback. He does it, so I could. This ship tends to be a little bit more forgiving for showing broadsides, even when it moves like a brick. Oh, lovely! You are such a sweetheart.
Time to kill everyone.
I think what makes playing with Caracal so scary is that we play off of each other really, really well. So let's see. They got a sub. The Groening's gonna be a problem. The Shimikaze's got 12k torps. So mid-range, so he could pretty much sneak up on us, but those torps are fairly fast. Groening just has it's basically the new version of the Friesland, really high rate of fire. Olin's got good AA, fast torps, good range on the torps, and a heal, but no smoke. So that right there is a ship that I do not want to get into a brawling match with. Conquer, you could Citadel. It's not the hardest to Citadel, but the HE on that thing is monstrous. It's got one of the highest chances of starting fires on other ships.
You want fries with that?
I was detected. Now we know why. I know, kind of stupid to do a really quick fire pit out, but shouldn't be getting shot at right now.
Much better.
Yeah, so he's doing a full-fledged turn. There's a citadel.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
God, look at this. Tons of toys up here to shoot at. Oh, he's trying to heal. Almost have you in secondary range. Just hold that pose. Oh.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Gucci, Gucci.
promised to kill you last? I lied.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. Crap, I'm eating a torque.
Much better.
This is gonna fuck up my hair. Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Oh, I survived. Dang it. Oh well. Buck 11 plus interest. Oh my god, yeah, the Legos. So you want to be sick and demented, deal? Unless you're referring to the Michael Jordan reference. You know, I want to be like Mike. Wow, 119. That was kind of painful, though. Woohoo! I got some containers. No, I don't want to look at that. I want to get my containers. First container. Ha ha ha. Oh, I got some goodies there. Let's see, so 14 minutes, probably won't be able to do that. The ribbons one I should be able to max out. Want to try that again? Eventually we'll get a win. Sad part is I used to play this, and in like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours I could get 100,000 experience. But you got to get wins too. It doesn't help when we're losing. And I'm not going ape on my flags to try to get the experience. I just figure I do it passive. Have fun. But I like to get the Prussian, the Delny, and get the Pan-Asian line all the way up. Just hide behind an island. Don't shoot at me, please. It hurts. That reminds me of that song at the end of Lethal Weapon 4. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? And, actually, it was on one of the Final Destination movies, too. The guys get dragged at the back end of a tow truck, get lit on fire. These, like, sitting there screaming. I think that's the scene that it was in. Just morbid. Woohoo! We're low tier, and they have super ships. Yeah, my little tour boat. I have Skipper and the Gilligan in here.
It's go time.
Wait, that doesn't sound like Skipper.
Stink-on shit.
I never heard the Skipper say that to Gilligan. How about you like stink on poop? Uh-oh, storm coming in. Look at that. Wow. See, that's what I said. I mean, it's really, some of the things in this game are incredible, like that. You see the storm, you see the lightning. I mean, just really cool. Also, with the if you fly over the volcano there, it's really cool too. I saw the curve first there. For some reason, I was thinking the Frank first. It's like, no, that's not a giant German hot dog. Are you? Right there? Yeah, that doesn't look like a hot dog. Never seen a hot dog with barrels. It's funny. Whenever I hear sandworms, the two things that pop in my head are Dune, the giant worms in there, the worms and the spice, and Beetlejuice, the sandworms there. Hey, how's it going? I hope they never do a remake of that movie. I'm sorry, Michael Keaton played like the perfect Beetlejuice. No other Beetlejuice that was really good to watch, in my opinion, that I had a lot of fun watching were the cartoons. This will sound funny, but in high school I used to watch a ton of cartoons, but I was actually apprenticing to do stuff like that, so it was kind of like one of my little homework projects for one of the people that was teaching me the ropes on how to do that for a living. But she actually did storyboards. Ooh, that actually hit hard. Ow. Oh, it's Yamato, no wonder. Damn. I was like, no, that hurts. This is gonna hurt too. Ooh, owie. That was a Citadel hit. Not much I could do because I was trying to stay bow on to the Hanover.
Our team has taken the lead.
Wow, that was just an overpen. That should hurt.
Damn.
Yeah,
Desert
I
road,
sit
no
down.
gas, and no chicks.
Been waiting to say that.
Now you see me, now you're dead.
Much better.
Coochie coochie.
Oh, Mr. Buffalo, you may not want to push up.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Yeah, I'm getting focused down like a bad habit.
We've spotted an enemy submarine.
But if I can get rid of the Buffalo... If I can survive long enough, shit.
Much better.
Okay, cool.
Our victory is in sight.
I might burn up here. Yeah, I'm gonna burn up. But getting rid of the Buffalo opened up because now they don't have any radar. That's why I did what I did. I'd rather sacrifice a battleship to get rid of their radar and give more flexibility to our Fletcher than me just sitting there trying to pot shot. Oh, wow. You got nuked too. But we should have this in the bag. I didn't do that much damage, but it's playing kind of aggressive. Oh, wow. It's funny that you mentioned that deal.
Our victory is in sight.
My middle school teacher is actually the one that, when I was in high school, she had me go down to the middle school and actually did it for 2 years, go down and actually talk to her classes in junior high about actually doing comic book artwork. And I was actually apprenticed for somebody that did storyboards for cartoons as well as somebody that worked for both DC and Marvel. And which some people go, well, you can't do that. Well, they do what's called runs. So like when I knew him, he did a run for DC for Batman, and usually they do like a story arc. So he was doing the penciling for a Batman series, and then after that he left, and then instead of doing another DC, he had the opportunity to jump it onto Thor. I think it was Thor, yeah. That's actually how a lot of them did it. I would say probably the one that really set the precedent with that was Stan Lee. But most of them, like, I'll give you a fun tidbit. Do you know who Nightcrawler is? You know, the X-Men character? If you do, originally he was made for DC, but DC said that he didn't look like a serious enough of a character. So when the guy left DC and went to work for Marvel on a story arc with X-Men, he presented for the giant size X-Men, he presented Nightcrawler. And the whole circus approach he actually had for Nightcrawler was incorporated into the storyline for him. For Kurt Wagner. The funny part with it is, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, the one person in comics right now that I still have like an insane amount of respect for is Todd McFarlane, the guy that does Spawn. Because a lot of the people like at DC and Marvel, the newer generation they act almost entitled. Yeah, my voice is hoarse right now. I've actually talked more today than I'm used to. But Todd McFarlane actually went and thanked people for supporting Spawn. It might be I have a delay on the stream. I have it focusing more on stability than for getting the stream out quickly.
Say hello to my little friend.
We should have won that. I wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, we did. Woohoo! And I got another container. Oh wow, I got a buttload of containers. Sweet. Grab that. Then rather than sitting here like a brick and trying to open them one at a time, I'm just gonna open them all. Goodies! Woohoo! Well, should we graduate to 10s? I mean, that actually gave me a pretty good bite. Because I want to do something naughty. Because I still have the big boy ships. So, where is he? Right here. Recall. Hello? Oh no, jump up one. Unless you're grinding the 9. If you're grinding the 9, we could do that. Okay, sweet. Excellent. The super ships are so flippin' overpowered. The only thing that balances the battleships is that they have horrible concealment. so you could really focus them down. But the trade-off with it is they're just the guns are wickedly vicious. The Hanover, the secondaries are really, really scary on this thing too. Especially if you kick off the ability, because it actually extends the range. They got up to like 13 or 13.5. I hope, speaking of comic books, I really, really hope the rumor that I heard about the new Flash movie isn't true. That they're going to do the Flashpoint crossover, which would be cool if they do. But according to what I heard, they're going to be killed off a bunch of the. They're going to be killed off one of the characters. They'll be bringing in a new character, and then the one they're killing off, they're going to replace with the female version.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
That was kind of the thing when they killed off like Superman and they killed off Captain America. I wasn't a huge fan of it, and they killed off Wolverine because it's more of a money grab, you know. Well, they killed like Cyclops, I think, in the past 30 years, like twice.
Let's rock. Awaiting instructions.
I think Cody's asking that because we're also playing together, so there's a bit of lag. God, they're gonna see me from a mile away. There's the Hanover. I'm going to try to back up the Condi as best as I can. Well, and I'm kind of nervous with Marvel. I'm a hardcore Marvel fan, but I don't like a lot of the things that they've been doing as of late. And obviously, I'm not the only one when you look at the amount of sales that they're getting. And I think if they kept it more linear to the actual timeline, a little bit more accurate to it, they'd have a ton of material. And that's kind of where I think that they're going to run into a problem, because they're going to, they're going to wind up painting themselves into a corner. Wow, a shatter. All that for a shatter.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him. Time for some fisting.
One that I want to work on is the Annapolis. Wow.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. That is real. Just
Crap.
Much better.
There's a hammer when you need one. Now this is a force to be reckoned with.
I'm gonna get focused down right here.
Much better.
I'm gonna kill you old style.
Oh, he fell apart over
At
here.
least he got an ending. Our team has taken the lead.
Come get some.
Where's a hammer when you need one? I was born ready.
I'm gonna start backing up, see if I can try to. Well, actually, I'm gonna push up. I'll help you. We'll go broadside on the Kremlin because he's trying to bow tank. God, they got a lot of heavy hitting ships. I'm actually surprised this turned out the way that it did.
Teammate, I need your support.
Time for some fisting. There's a hammer when you need one.
Wow, overpen.
Suck it down.
Our team has taken the lead.
See if I guessed right.
Damn, desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Much better.
Needs juice. Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
You don't say.
Coochie coochie. Coochie coochie.
I didn't try to ditch you, Cody. I was actually trying to get rid of the Petra and get the cat.
I was born ready. Time for some fisting.
Problem that I got is I got the daring to the south of me. Based on the way those torps came in.
crowbar would come in handy right about now. Damn. Desert road, no gas, no chicks. Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie.
Much better.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no
Oopsie.
chicks.
Ah, dang it. Well, 213. That's got to be pretty good. Well, flirtatious is never a bad thing to be. I hope it's not going to just be money grabs around. I mean, yeah, their Satsuma's kind of screwed. Somebody sneezes on him and pop.
Magic 8 Ball says, you died.
Oh, wow. Yep. All that's left is Sir Poop Nugget. We held the whole east side with only the Shimakaze as support. Yeah. Let's see, 40. See what I need to get. So 2 days to get 215. I've only done this in like 2 days. I guess I see how much how many tokens I have for the Italians. 220. Need 580. Cool. Thank you, lovely. I gotta do one other punk ship, so it is kind of fun. I should be working on secondaries, but I've been having fun with these super ships. They are really overpowered, though. Oh, nice. I actually played this in one match and was able to carry the win, which really shocked the heck out of me. Really, really lucky. I had 4 kills. The last 3 of my kills were the last kills of our team, which was Mika, Karakau, and I all playing together. Well, lucky
I
for
always
you,
said if
I
there's a way to go, it
tend
would
to
have
go for the
something to do with
DDs
women,
first.
whips, and oil.
Zorky's going to be a problem, though.
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Okay, detected. There's a DeGrosse.
Fighter airborne.
Oh, you're losing your planes.
Approaching target.
Yeah, this should help.
Approaching target.
He bled his speed.
Approaching target.
Wow, they straddled.
Engaging the enemy.
You fought me there.
Get back!
Approaching target.
Ah, wrong button. That's fine.
Approaching target.
Uh, uh. I think those are gonna miss. We're losing way too many ships. Good job, Cody.
Time for some feasting. I could do this all day.
Approaching target. Engaging an enemy.
Wow, they straddled him. Unless we manage to pull something out of our butts, this is going to be a loss.
I promised you last. I lied.
Wow.
Ah, just in time.
Engaging enemy. The enemy team has taken the lead.
He played that right.
Engaging enemy.
Well, he's not going to like that.
Just in
The
time.
enemy team has taken the lead. Fighter returning to ship.
All right, time for my reward.
The enemy is about to win.
Coochie coochie. So much for heading off grid. Yeah, this should help.
Not much I can do there except for get my butt romped. I got the potential damage with that though. That's pretty funny. Yeah, they're pretty much like artillery. Hey there, VS China. Hey, you want to try repeating that, Cody? I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I got a sick idea. You want to do a double Hanover? It ought to make it interesting at the very least. Hey, boys and girls, watch this. No, the CVs with me, anyways, I'm kind of hit or miss. It's not my main cup of tea. I usually play mostly cruisers or battleships, but I will play all the ship types just for fun. I've done some insanely good matches in CVs, but it's kind of hit or miss. Mika's actually asleep right now. The rest of everyone else, I'm not really sure. I would bet like Karakow's probably at work right now. He works kind of a odd swing shift for his work. Boog was on earlier, very briefly, and I don't know. I think some of the people just kind of gotten burned out with warships. Actually, it's afternoon to me right now. I actually I got up at 4 this morning. It's 2 p.m. right now. It's 2 a.m. Yeah, that's it. It's 2 p.m. over here right now. It's totally okay. I've been trying to go back to days because I'm more of a night owl, and I've had the problem of staying up till like 8, 9 in the morning, going to bed and getting up around now. So it's 1 a.m. there. Damn. Wee hours of the morning for you. Now, in reference to what you were saying, I'd say probably the strongest players we have as a whole in this clan would probably be right now. I'd say probably the top dogs would be non-existent, Caracal, and then probably me. But it really depends on the ship type too. Battleships, I would actually say Corgan and Pappy run neck and neck for different reasons in terms of gameplay. For playing a Torpo, I would have said Boog, but I don't know if Boog's still playing or not. For the Des Moines, Vanguard has always been our strongest player. I guess Matchmaker doesn't like 2 Hanovers sitting there side by side. Hello there, boys and girls. Can your parents come out and play? I actually have Doom Eternal for the computer. Woohoo! We're going into a battle. We're going to see how they like having 2 German super ships. Are you wearing your brown pants? That way they won't know, it won't show when you crap your pants when you see 2 giant super battleships from Germany. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh wow, this is a small lineup. 3 DDs, 2 cruisers, 3 battleships, and 1 aircraft carrier. I would say probably the most advantageous thing we can do would be to wipe out their 2 cruisers because they're both radar.
Let's get it on.
Suck it down.
Motherfucker.
Awaiting instructions.
Yeah, this will probably be my last match. I'm gonna have to get some stuff done work-wise so I can play tonight. Let's try to give as much support. Ooh, Hanover. Well, actually, he might be using his spotter.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned with. Coochie coochie.
Oh crap!
Much better.
Coochie coochie. This is gonna fuck up my hair. Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Come get some.
Yep, I'm gonna die. Wow, didn't do shit there except for get focused down. Yeah, the Nakamov is like a nightmare for these battleships. Holy cow! Yeah, you're toast too. Well, that and these things are really, really. You could spot these things from the moon. They're so flippin' big. You wouldn't even need a telescope or binoculars. Just, yep, there's Hawaii, and there's a Hanover, and there's a Hanover.
I was born ready.
I don't know why these guys are pushing. I'd regroup at B, try to focus at B and keep them at bay. Hold on to the 2 caps and win by points. And that's why. Tashkent's trying to get torps off. And all he did was suicide. If the Hanover is pushing, they should hit, but both of the cruisers there, it was stupid to push up like that, because it's a gunboat, not really a torp boat. Yeah, that's the problem. The Hanover's got hydro. Hey, thanks, Cody. Everybody in StreamWorld, I'm gonna check one thing. So we'll go like this, noink. So I will show 2 things. We're gonna hop into tanks real quick. I want to see this, what Deal was saying. It was Deal. Cool. So you were saying, back to the store. Come on. It's okay. I don't mind. Get a new tank. You said it was a US medium. This one? See, I don't know if it's worth getting or not. Well, I don't have the gold for it. But yeah, I'm going to be playing some Warframes. But I was going to show you something because you brought it up. So I thought you get a kick out of this. Go here. Where is it? Desktop. Because I know I have it. Yeah, right here. I actually have, it's put on the wrong screen. I'm gonna have to actually switch it over. This is good that I did this. Oops. I forgot what my password is. I'll have to pull it later. But I actually do have Doom Eternal for the PC. But yeah, I'm gonna skedaddle. I gotta get some work done. I will be back on later this evening. I will try to do a little bit of tanks, and I'll do some Warframe as well. Hopefully, you guys will be here, and I will catch you guys then. Okay. Well, I'll hold out on a deal. See, when it comes to tanks, I mean, when it comes to warships, I could decide whether it's worth getting or not. Tanks, I don't know. But I'll catch you guys tonight. Say about, I'd say probably ballpark wise, probably around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard. Until then,